everyone, my name is Emily Abbots, and the topic of my personal interest project is maintaining adequate sleep. Obtaining adequate sleep is mandatory for the functionality of humans. According to WebMD, getting enough sleep protects your mental health, physical health, quality of life, and safety. Maintaining adequate sleep has been proven to boost immune systems, boost moods, sharpen brain activity, improve heart function, steady blood sugars, and control weight. According to the National Sleep Foundation, an adult my age should be getting anywhere from 7 to 9 hours of sleep. If an individual does not get enough sleep every night, they are more susceptible to a short temper, reduced attention span, weight gain, slowed thinking, worsened memory, risky decision-making, a lack of energy, and mood changes. For me, finding a balance between school, work, sleep, and other responsibilities has been next to impossible. Because my focus has been primarily directed towards school and work, maintaining adequate sleep has not been prioritized. As a consequence, my brain encounters slowed thinking and poor decision-making, and I have also noticed changes in my attitude. Upon waking up, I feel drowsy and irritated, and as the day progresses, I have less energy and patience. I found myself dozing off behind the wheel, in class, and even in the shower. I am hoping that by changing my behavior, I will have more energy, increased productivity, and affirmative moods. I usually get anywhere between 5 to 7 hours of sleep per night. So for this experiment, I will be obtaining at least 8 hours of sleep each night, recording the data, and explaining my findings. The 3 interventions that I used to change my behavior come from the American Academy of Sleep Medicine. The interventions were to keep a consistent sleep schedule and establish a relaxing bedtime routine, turn off electronic devices 30 minutes before bedtime, and exercise regularly. Now let's talk about the successes of each intervention. Number 1, maintaining a legitimate sleep schedule helped reset my body's internal clock. Just 1 week of following a sleep routine helped my body instinctively fall asleep and wake up at a more normal time. The blue light emitted by your cell phone screen restrains the production of melatonin, the hormone that controls your sleep-wake cycle, and makes it even more difficult to fall asleep and wake up the next day. So the nights that I was able to refrain from my devices, I did notice an ease in falling asleep faster. Number 3, according to the National Sleep Foundation, moderate to vigorous exercise can increase sleep quality for adults by reducing sleep onset, which is the time that it takes to fall asleep. Additionally, physical activity can help alleviate daytime sleepiness and for some people, reduce the need for sleep medications. Some of the challenges of the interventions were that sometimes busier days would not allow me to meet my goal bedtime, and putting my phone away 30 minutes prior to bedtime posed a real challenge to me. In addition, I also had a lack of motivation to exercise on some days, especially with finals approaching, leaving little time for leisure and fitness. As you can see, this chart represents my 4-week sleep schedule. The downward arrows represent the times in which I went to bed, and the upwards arrows represent the times in which I got out of bed. The shaded regions are the numbers of hours I spent either napping or sleeping overnight, and lastly, the E's are to show the days in which I went to the gym. During week 1, I set a goal bedtime of 2 a.m. Because I was not as successful as I intended to be, this goal carried on into week 2. After my body adjusted to this bedtime, I set a new goal, which was to sleep by 1 a.m. and exercise 5 days out of the week. The final week, I was in bed by 12 and exercising daily. The data shows that over the 4-week period, I began to nap less, sleep longer, and go to bed and wake up in the morning within a more narrow time range.